And good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to Mariners Baseball. This is my third game in a row on the streaming, 8 out of 10. Welcome. And we've got the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. They are playing today. And on the pitching mound, we've got Emerson Hancock against Colin Rea. Both of them have a 1-0 record, identical records, with a 5.06 ERA of Emerson Hancock, which I don't think most of those runs were his fault. And Colin Rea is now 1-0 with a 1.80. It looks like this could be more of an even matchup, hopefully. And we're just removed from about 12 hours ago, or 12 or 18 hours ago, where the Mariners did win that game yesterday 5-3, but there was some heart attack moments where the Mariners nearly blew a 4-0 lead. And I mean, I've already explained it, so I don't think I don't think I have to explain it again of what really went down. But we are back for some Mariners baseball, and on the mound, I already talked about who's on the mound. But if you guys could just do me a favor, I know I say it all the time, but I will say it anyway. If you could hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also make sure to donate to this channel, as well as the QR code is right there, or on the YouTube super chats. And I'll even provide the link for my link as well. So let's find out and see what the. I think there's some Amber Alert. Yep, there's like some Amber Alert going on. They're talking about, I think it was the one from Bellingham that we may have been aware about. It's exactly what they're doing. Emergency alert system. And now they just put it back on the commercial break. Man, if I put that volume on, I would have freaked out. But man, let's hope that there is justice for that young child, because I heard it's a 4-year-old child that has been kidnapped by a 38-year-old. Heard it's a woman. And let's hope that justice will be done against that person that did commit these kind of crimes. And these people must be held accountable, as if there's not enough accountability for this, unfortunately. So let's hope that there is justice. And oh yes, I gotta get to that link. I was going to link you guys to show support for my channel. And here is the link for everyone. There you go. Let's go ahead and do that. And looks like they're still on commercial break. We got 6 minutes to go until the game begins. And I'm going to take a look at the lineups. Might as well at this point. We've got J.P. Crawford on the leadoff spot. He is batting 143. Then we got Julio Rodriguez also struggling, batting 194, but he did play well yesterday. Then Jorge Polanco, who hit his first home run of the season. Mitch Garver batting 200, but he did play decent last night. Luke Raley, 188. He's really got to get it going. Dylan Moore, 3 for 12, probably played very well yesterday. He's at first base. Luke Raley's at left field. Josh Rojas is at third base. Dom Canzone, he is hoping to get anything going, as he is batting just 2 for 19. And Sebi Savala is 0 for 6. And man, at this point, I'd rather bring Mike Zunino out of retirement and just have him play for the Mariners, because Sebi Savala is not having a good season so far, and it's really making that Eugenio Suarez trade look really bad. Hey Chris, how's it going? Yep, lineup is I don't feel good about it either. But to make you guys feel better, here is Emerson Hancock. That's the picture with him. So I got to meet him at the Best Buy. I also work at Best Buy. So he's going to play today, and he is getting the start. He did get his first major league win, but he did give up those runs, which I don't think they were necessarily his fault. He did get one strikeout, and I want to take a look at the stats of how he did last season. And looking at his minor league stats as well. In last season in Arkansas, he was 11-5 with a 4.32 ERA, struck out 107 with 38 walks. So he did have a pretty decent ratio. Could have gone up to 150 or so, but he has kind of struggled in the minors since he has begun. He did begin in 2021, and in the 2021 season, he had a 2.62 ERA, so he had a pretty good start. And then 22, he did struggle a little bit where his ERA did balloon a bit. And then his first start he had 3 starts. He had 3 no decisions against let's take a look and see what those stats lines were in the 23 season, because he is the starter for 24. But here it was what it was. He had 3 outings, and his debut was against Padres. He somehow he had 3 strikeouts and 3 walks. He somehow did not get a winning decision, unfortunately. Against the Kansas City Royals, he did struggle on that, giving up 5 runs. And then against the Houston Astros, he pitched very well in that first 2 innings, but he gave up 2 hits, and he did go down in the injury, which he was shut down for the rest of the season. And we got some comments coming in. Yes, I do work there, Mariners Facts, and glad that you're here on this show, and glad that both of you gentlemen are the members of my channel. And if hopefully we can get some more people on this show so we can get some Mariners baseball going, and the commercials is still going on. And I think I'm going to take a break from commercial breaks myself. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and play a commercial. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code ROOFTOPSPORTS to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Yep, use that promo code ROOFTOPSPORTS to get $20 off, and I'll send you the link to SeatGeek in case that you guys are interested in going to a Mariners game sometime soon. And there you go. There it is, SeatGeek. And they're getting ready for Mariners baseball real soon. We are 2 minutes away from Mariners baseball, and they are showing that intro. Let's see if there's like a Ken Griffey Jr. Funko Pop. They do not have a Ken Griffey Jr. Funko Pop. Sebi gets a home run today. That's a very bold prediction. Let me see. If only I could really do something for you. If Sebi Savala hits a home run today, what do I give you? If Sebi Savala hits a home run today, I will buy you a Mariners hat on the house. So yeah, I'll do that for you. I'll buy you a Mariners hat. You send me the link to the hat you want. Make it a reasonable price, of course, and then I'll make it happen. So we've got Chris on the line. We got to predict. He does a home run prediction. If Sebi Savala gets a home run at any point of the game, he will be given a Mariners hat, and it will be congratulations. So let's do that. Let's do that. And looks like, are they playing the national anthem? No, they're not. Yeah, they do have a chance to win the game. Let's make it happen. And they are showing the starting lineup today. We got Luke Raley. He's actually number 5 in the order today, as Mitch Haniger is actually out for this game as he is on rest, which I'm not opposed to. Yeah, we would be shocked if Sebi Savala hits that home run. All right, let's make it happen. I put it on Twitter as well, and you've been tagged on it, Chris. So if the home run happens, you will be awarded. All right, and we are getting ready for the lineups and let's take a look at the Brewers lineup as well. We got Oliver Dunn, William Contreras, Adams, Jake Bowers, Ryan Hoskins, Frelick, Churio, Tarong and Perkins. Looks like Christian Yelich is not available today. Looks like they scratched him from the lineup. Looks like he's getting some rest for today, or unless there's some injuries I'm not aware of. And the game is getting close to the game. William, thank you for being on this show. And we're getting ready. And JP Crawford, he is going to be up to the plate. And we are going to get underway here at Miller Park. If it's called Miller Park, that is. Got to make sure it's called Miller Park. It's called American Family Field, so it's not Miller Park. And we're getting ready for the first pitch. And this first pitch we brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek. Use Rooftop promo code Rooftop Sports. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike, and we are underway. And it looks a little bit foggy or smoky here in Milwaukee right now. Hey, Fresh Show, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. And now here's the 0-1. And that misses it for a ball. We're looking at a 1-1 count for JP Crawford. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive. That is fielded by the first baseman, and that is out. That was Jake Bowers making the play. It was not a line drive. It was like a ground ball. Kind of looked like a line drive, so I couldn't really tell very well. And now we got one down. And now we got Julio Rodriguez up to the plate. Julio Rodriguez played pretty well yesterday. And now we're awaiting the first pitch by Julio Rodriguez. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. And now we're looking at the 0-1. And now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. 1-1 to count. JP really can't catch a break. That is correct, unfortunately. Now here's the pitch to Julio. And that is a foul ball. We're looking at a 1-2 count for Julio Rodriguez. And as of now, tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to make it to the game for the Blue Jays game because I do get off work right at the cusp when the game starts. So I won't be able to make it. But Tuesday, I'm hoping to. And I could use a day off as well. Now, here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. And now we're looking at the 1-2. And here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. We're looking at a 2-2 count so far. And yeah, the picture does really look hazy for the Mariners game. It really does. And Julio's working on a 2-2. And here's the pitch. And here's a ground ball, and that will get through for a base hit. And Julio Rodriguez has had a great series, and he's going for second base, and the throw to second, and it is not in time as Julio gets in for a double, as the left fielder may have bobbled it, and he gets to second base on a double. Nice heads up by Julio Rodriguez. I really like that hustling effort by Julio Rodriguez. Good job, Julio. And they're showing the replay. And he bobbled it, and it went right off of him. And he saw that. He took advantage of it, and now he's in second base with a double. Got in there pretty easily. Thank you for the error. That's 9 pitches in for Rhea. And now here's Jorge Polanco. He hit the home run yesterday. And here's the pitch. And that is just outside for a ball. They're calling it a single, so it's only an error. Makes sense. Jorge, and the funny thing is, in MVP Baseball 2005, your hit actually gets negated by error. Here's the pitch, and a check swing, not a good check swing by Polanco, and that is now a 1-1. He didn't really have to go for that. He does make those weird check swings, which I really don't like at all. And now we're looking at the 1-1 to Polanco. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And that was on the inside. I questioned that one. We're looking at a 1-2 count for Jorge Polanco. 12 pitches in for Rhea. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is low for a ball. You would think by now that Jorge Polanco would have walked by now. And now we're looking at a 2-2 count. And here's the pitch. And that is outside for ball 3. Good to see some patience on the plate by Jorge Polanco. I mean, he doesn't really have to do much. Like, if he can just get it to the gap, Julio can easily score with his feet. Scott Service crossing his arms. And here's the pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. That should bring in Julio Rodriguez. Is he going to score? And he does score. And the Mariners take a quick 1-0 lead on a single by Jorge Polanco. Was working on a full count. And now we have a 1-0 lead. Great hit by Jorge Polanco. I would say that was a pretty clutch hit. Last 2 games with runners in scoring position, Mariners are 6 of 18, while the Brewers are 2 of 9. It's really good to get the early runs in, and Emerson Hancock really needs that support. And now here's Mitch Garver, who is the 4th hitter. Here's the pitch, and that is a foul ball. That was a really good pitch to hit. He just couldn't get on. He just couldn't get on the contact. Scoring early indeed is awesome. We're 2 for 6 in this series for Mitch Garver. He's batting .333. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, and no throw to first as they were checking on Polanco. But now he's down to 2 strikes. Now here's the 0-2. And Garver misses it. He's getting the good pitches. He's just not getting the barrel on the ball. Stringing hits together, not trying to do too much. Just keep it going. Got to keep it going. And here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And there goes down Polanco, or I'm sorry, Garver. And now we've got 2 down. Unfortunately, a strikeout has been done. And now up to the plate is Luke Raley, batting 5th in the order. He's got to do something. And now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Luke Raley is 0 for 4 in this series. He has heavily struggled. Here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball, and that goes right to Bowers. And this inning is over. But however, the Mariners do get on the board with a 1-0 lead thanks to RBI by Jorge Polanco. And we will be back after these messages. I can't help but do that.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We're proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And yes, if you need some home improvement on the exterior, use that promo code Modern Rooftop, and give that man a call at 206 992 4465. 206 992 4465. And I will go ahead and give you the comments of there's the link to that website, Modern Exterior Solutions. So if you have a house somewhere in King County of Washington, maybe it's Snohomish and Pierce, give them a call for a project. We got to take the series, a complete understatement. And Banger is best. I've never met you before, but nice to meet you. Just give that like, subscribe, and donate if you can as well. And now Jackson, they're talking about Jackson Chorio. And now there is the pitch, and that is a ball, and that is Emerson Hancock, who was on the mound today for the Mariners, or for the Mariners. Yes. And now here's the pitch, and that is a strike. Now here's the 1-1, and that is a foul ball. Emerson Hancock looking for his second victory of the season, which would be very ideal. And Emerson Hancock, he is waiting to get set. He is ready. Here is the pitch, and that is low for a ball. 2-2 count. Could really use the series win, which would be really nice. And Oliver Dunn, he is awaiting. And here's the 2-2. And he misses it for a ball. That's a 3-2 count. And Hancock is struggling with this at bat. He was ahead of the count, and now he's down to a full count. And here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball. A lot of ground to make up. Here is the... No, and he bobbles the ball. And Josh Rojas should be charged for an error for that. I think he had a chance to get him out. It was going to be a long way, but Josh Rojas messed up on that one. And this is where you can say, I really miss Eugenio Suarez. And I'm going to tweet that in very cynical terms. Gino would have got that in his sleep. And that's what cheap ownership does to you. It ends up getting you an error. And I wonder if they counted that as an error. They did not. It was an infield base hit. And that is a foul ball. And now Emerson Hancock, he is working with a man on first base. Got to get out of this quickly. You don't want to give the Brewers any opportunity, especially without Christian Yelich playing. You really do have a good chance to win. Now here's the 0-1, and that is low for a ball. Contreras is now 3 for 7 in this series. We're looking at the 1-1 so far. And the throw to first. And it's not in time, but nice throw by Hancock. He really does have that speed on there. And I definitely want to look at Emerson Hancock's baseball savant stats as well. William Contreras is waiting on the mound. Or on the pitch. Now here's the pitch. And the throw to second base by Sebi Zavala. And that is in time. And Sebi Zavala throws him out. What a throw out by Sebi. And now we've got an out already. Well, not already, but we got an out. Nice throw by Sebi Zavala. Was perfectly timed. And he is out. I wonder if they're going to challenge the call, though. Looks like they are reviewing the call at the moment. I don't know if Cal has thrown anyone out this year. And it looks like they're going to call it a safe. And looks like he was safe anyway. Yep, he is safe for sure. And the call does get overturned. And that means he is back at second base, and we're still with 2 outs or no outs right now. Gonna need a lot more than 1. You need more than 10. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And now here's a ground ball, and that will get right through for a base hit. And he's going to get to third base. And now we got runners on first and third with nobody out. Emerson Hancock is already struggling in this game. No outs so far. You were going to hope that 1 run was maybe... No, it was not going to be enough. We knew this wasn't going to be enough. And now we're getting concerned right here. Willie Adams is now up to the plate. He hit a home run earlier in this series. I think it was the first game. It was. Now here's the pitch. And that is low and gets on by, but nobody runs. Willie Adams is now 3 for 6. And I was going to look up Emerson Hancock's kind of numbers and see where he's at. I don't feel good about it. His fastball maybe tops out to 93. Now here's the 1-0. And that was a 92, and that's going to be a foul ball, strike 1. Let's take a look at it. His fastball is a 93 four-seamer. He has a slider, a sinker, and a changeup. His changeup is only at 85 to a 93, so it's not a very good disparity between them. And now here's the 1-1, and that is low for a ball. And Emerson Hancock is getting taxed quite a bit in this inning. Bullpen is unfortunately going to have a lot of work. Yeah, he was cracking out in 97, 99. Now here's the pitch. And he just loses the strike zone, and now it's going to be ball 3. And at this point, I'd probably just walk him. Just throw a really nice nothing. Throw a very off-speed pitch where you're barely even using your hand, your arm. Just accept a walk at this point, so you can have a double play at home. And now here's the pitch. And swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. I guess not for the moment. Let's see if we can get this strikeout. Hancock is really struggling. He's really got to get a strikeout or at least some kind of out. And here's the 3-2 and a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And down goes the hitter. And now we've got 1 out. Now you can end this with a double play. And hopefully Emerson Hancock can end it with a grounder. And now here's Jake Bowers. And he misses it for a ball. And now we're looking at a 1-0 count. And here's the pitch. And now here is a fly ball, and that is going to be bobbled, and that should have been caught, and that's going to be 1 run in. The man's going to third base, the throw to third, and it is not in time. And Luke Raley, he really had an opportunity to get the second out, but he just missed it. He trapped it. And now it is a 1-1 game. Very unfortunate. Luke Raley had a diving stop, and it really just popped out of his glove. And I've seen those happen where the guy catches it and it just pops out. Very unfortunate. And now we are down to a 1-1. And now here's Reese Hoskins. Now here's the pitch. And that is missing it for a ball. And Emerson Hancock is not really doing anything at all. And Sebi Savala, he's really got to have a conversation with him and just tell him to just calm down on this one. Hopefully he can settle down after this. That error by Josh Rojas really didn't help. It's really been just really bad defense. You can't put all of this on Emerson Hancock, and that is a strike 1-1. But his stuff is very concerning. The fact that it's down to a 93, it looked like if you're looking at last season when he was pitching, maybe he did have some injury problems, which he has had in the past, and he has had injury problems. Now here's the 1-1, and that is a strike. Yeah, our defense is very concerning. And we said it was bad last year. Emerson Hancock checks the runner on first. And now here's the 1-2. And that is a foul ball. And Jake Bauers, he does tend to kill the Mariners quite a bit. Rhys Hoskins has 4 career seasons with 25 plus home runs, and he's got a chance to do one right now. Here's the pitch, and that is low, and that nearly gets away. Gets stopped by Sebi Savala. And now we're looking at a 2-2 count. Now I'm curious how Tom Murphy is doing for the Giants right now, because I really do miss that guy. His defense may have not been there, but he was one of the more efficient hitters last season for the Mariners. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is going to be another strikeout for Emerson Hancock. He has 2 strikeouts in this inning. Aside from all the defensive errors, I would say that Hancock has been pitching actually pretty well. And that's 2 strikeouts. Animal Sanctuary, how's it going? I feel like it's been forever since I've talked to you. Now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Sal Frelick, batting 174. No home runs and no RBIs. Now here's the pitch. And that just misses it for a ball. Sounds like you guys know each other very well. It's a 1-1 game so far. Here's the pitch. And check swing. I would say he did go on that one. So it's 2 strikes. Riley, how's it going? Moore would have caught that in right field, probably. Mitch, I think, would have caught that too. But I think Mitch would have more likely let it drop. We're looking at the 1-2 for Sal Frelick. And Emerson Hancock's got a chance. Here's the pitch. And that just misses it for a ball. That really should have been a strike, in my opinion, with the way these framings happen. But now it's going to be a 2-2 count. This inning's been going very long. Emerson Hancock already 28 pitches. You expected the bullpen's going to get some action today. Here's the 2-2. And here's a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the Brewers are going to take a lead. And it's going to be 2-1. And looks like we've got another run coming in. And I think that's going to be 3-1. That is 3-1. And they just wouldn't stop running. That was like almost like a Richie Sexton type swing too. And that really did drop. There was nothing that you really could have done about that. Emerson's just getting cooked right now. And it just took that long for the coaching staff and the catcher to actually talk to Emerson Hancock. Hancock's velocity is just not there anymore. It's really tragic. Only has a 93 at most. And this was from 2023. Mariners facts, don't do this. I'm doing it. I'm suffering for you. And now here's a fly ball in the gap, and that could be trouble. Nope, but Julio's there, makes the catch. And that will retire the side. But the Brewers come up with 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. It is now 3-1 Milwaukee. I'm so mad that I really need some kind of a breather, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do that. Are you in need of a professional voice to help develop your e-modules, explainers, narrations, video ads, video content, and more? You are in the right place, as I do provide an expressive and engaging voice for your work, and I do provide competitive prices. If you are interested, here is the link in the description and or comments, and thank you. Oh, that game made me yawn like that, but there's your opportunity to... Alcohol? No, don't drink, man. But yeah, use my services and got the website available for you to, if you need some voice help, I got you. Oh man, I gotta stretch. Oh, ouch. And what an unfortunate inning that was for the Mariners. They let it get away. It was a very painful inning. And it looks like we are back from the break. Yeah, Hancock had that strikeout, no doubt. But the thing is, you can't really trust these umpires, and there's just never going to be ever accountability. There just won't be, unfortunately. They're looking at the beautiful sights of downtown Milwaukee. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball for Dylan Moore. And more runs are going to be needed, obviously. 1 run clearly was not enough for Emerson. Emerson does give up a lot of runs. Now here's the 1-0. And now here's a line drive to left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Dylan Moore is going to second base, and he's going to get in there for a stand-up double. And Dylan Moore has actually stepped up in this series, and he's been playing very well. He's actually been one of the better offensive players for the Mariners. Nice exit velocity of 105. That's exactly what you need, is a nice base hit to left field. Let's see if the more bottom of the lineup can actually do something. Dylan Moore is 3 for 4 in this series. He has absolutely dominated. You can't pull Hancock right now because who do we have in the bullpen that's already been taxed up? And now here's a ground ball, and is that going to be... That's a fair ball in the corner, and that's going to score in Dylan Moore, and the Mariners bring it within 1 off of a single by Josh Rojas. Rojas has also been one of the more effective players on the team. Mariners respond pretty much immediately. Great resiliency by the Mariners. And that was a fair ball. And now Dylan Moore, he has scored. And now we're looking at Dom Canzone. Here's the pitch. And that is right in there for a strike. That was a meatball. That was your pitch, Dom Canzone. You got to take that. It was a beautiful hit by Rojas. And the throw to first. And it's not in time. They're trying to keep Josh Rojas in line. We're looking at 6 concurrent viewers in YouTube. Let's keep it going. Upcoming homestand. Mariners will host the Chicago Cubs. Hopefully they'll be back with another series win against the Blue Jays and the Brewers. And now here is the 0-1 pitch. And now here is a fly ball to left field, and that is going to be caught. And now we got 1 down. 10 runs? I think you need at least 20 just to be sure. Service needs to quit playing games and let more he's not an everyday player, though. I think the other players just need to do better. And now here's Sebi Savala, and let's put it on the bet right there. The prediction is Sebi gets a home run today, so let's put it on. He's on the spotlight right now. 0 for 6 in this series, though. A home run would take the lead. Here's the pitch, and that's a foul ball. It was on the upper corner. Ride the hot hand, I guess. Just like what they should have done with Bryce Miller last night. Because now we're like half a bullpen down because of that disaster. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. You say that Sebi Savala is going to hit a home run today. Let's see if it happens again. And we're looking at an 0-2 count for Sebi Savala. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. Tying run is at first base, and that is owned by Josh Rojas. Savalo's waiting. And now here's the 1-2. And now here is a line drive, and that is caught, and there's going to be no play to first base. And sorry, no home run, no hat for you, buddy. And now we got one down. Mariners hoodie night, Friday, April 12th, 6:40 against the Cubs. I don't see what everyone else sees Canzal, and he can't head off speed to save his life. Yeah, pretty much. And Crawford takes one for a strike. He grounded out last time. Zavala does suck. Yes, indeed. He's 0 for 7 now. And here's the 0-1. Now here's a ground ball and barely fielded by the second baseman. Throw to first, and it's in time. It was a great hit by Crawford, but the guy had the shift, and that will retire the side. But the Mariners do respond off a single by Josh Rojas, which was started by a double by Dylan Moore. And we go to bottom of the second, 3-2, Milwaukee. Need a professional-looking e-commerce site or blog? On a tight deadline and need it fast for a low price? Check out these designs by Rod. Have a Shopify or WordPress site that looks professional and has all the features you need to sell in under a week. Yeah, if you would like that, and man, I really hate that picture watermark or whatever I use. I don't like it at all. But yeah, use that whenever you get the opportunity. Yeah, JP really does have terrible luck right now. He had really good hits and good looks. It just didn't happen. The shift is gone. Yeah, it feels as they're still finding a way to do it. Like, as long as they don't have the third baseman and the shortstop not going over the second baseman, then it's still perfectly legal. I still think it was silly to get rid of the shift rule, though. Takes away the fun parts of the game. What's more important, winning a game or not taxing your bullpen? Winning the game, obviously, but taxing the bullpen last night was not ideal. And it was very preventable. Should have had Bryce Miller pitch at least one more inning and then give it to Munoz. And they're promoting about the Griffey bobblehead. And we are back from the break. Emerson Hancock looking to have a much better inning. He's already going to pitch, and here it is. And here is a ground ball, and that gets right through for a base hit. And now Emerson Hancock has a second straight inning where he's giving up a hit. And I would think that the bullpen is absolutely going to get taxed today. You had people like Shannon Drayer making all those excuses on why Scott Service put in Bryce Miller or pulled away Bryce Miller. And now I hope she's eating her words on that one. And she would never join my show. I know that for sure, that she would not join my show one bit. Now here's Blake Perkins, and that is outside for a ball. Now here's the 1-0 pitch. And now here's a throw to second, and it is not in time. And now we got a stolen base. Here was that throw to second. He was safe by a mile, unfortunately. Yep. Can't really blame you much for saying that. Now here's the 1-1. It's everyone on the Mariners media. The only one that doesn't like trigger you much is probably Jen Mueller, but that's not saying much at all. All she does is just reporting. She doesn't even express opinions, so it doesn't really matter. And here is a line drive, and that is going to be a base hit. Well, he tried to go for home, and the throw to the plate cut off, but that's going to be a man on first and third. And we've got no outs, by the way. I mean, if I were Emerson Hancock, I'd just load the bases, depending who's up to the plate. Because I think it's going to be Oliver Dunn that's going to be up. Yep, he is up. Hancock is just absolutely struggling in this game. Hancock got a single and a stolen base, which pretty much started this whole disaster. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike. That was a changeup. But you really can't tell a difference between his changeup. Stout, or yeah, probably, maybe. I mean, this is why you Trevor Bauer's still available. Why don't we just get him? Let's get Trevor Bauer. He's still looking for a job. Can't do any worse than what Hancock's doing. And now here's the 0-1. And now here's a ground ball. This will score in the right. And bobbled by Polanco. The throw to first and barely in time. But that's going to be a 4-2 game for Milwaukee as they score on another ground out, on another RBI. And Emerson Hancock's just absolutely struggling along with this defense. You could have at least gotten a double play, and now you don't even have a double play right now. So maybe intentionally walk again so you can at least get a double play opportunity. They're not going to do it. And the throw to second, and not in time. Milwaukee is just pounding on Hancock. And Hancock is having his problems. I don't think he's going to even last at all. He has 37 pitches already in this game. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. I know. Blake Snell wanted to be on this team, and having him would have been just more than perfect. Because I wasn't ready for like Bryce Miller and Brian Wu to carry that bottom load. Hancock, his fastball really is just not there. And he doesn't really have much breaking stuff either. He may not last. And now here's the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Strike two. And that fastball actually topped out to 94. But he still doesn't really have much on that fastball. I mean, it's a Milwaukee offense. Don't forget about that. And now here's the pitch. And here is a fly ball to deep left field. And that is gone. That is a 2-run home run for Milwaukee. And it is now a 6-2 game as Milwaukee just continues to pound on Hancock. And if I were Scott Service, unfortunately, I don't like to say it, but I think it's time to pull him out. He's given up 6 runs already. Like this is exactly why I was concerned about the decisions he made last night. And now you're half a bullpen down. I don't think you really have much options on the bullpen. Gonna put this on Twitter, and I know this is gonna upset everyone. Trevor Bauer, friendly reminder. Trevor, here's the pitch, and that is a ball. Is still a free agent. Trevor Bauer still a free agent. Now here's the pitch. And that is a ball. And Trevor Bauer is willing to take the league minimum. Why don't we just pick him up? Like, I don't care about the baggage. And plus, much of that was all thrown away. There was because of a lack of evidence. And now here's the 1-1 and a swing and a miss. And that topped out to a 95 for strike 2. I really do think that you got to put in Trevor Bauer. You got to sign the guy because this Hancock thing doesn't seem to be working. And now here's the 1-2. And that is a ball. And now we're looking at the 2-2 count. And now here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball, topping out to a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Signing Blake Snell really would have been nice. Now the Giants get to enjoy his services. Now here's the 2-2. And that is low for a ball. We're looking at a full count. Hancock is still struggling. He has above 50 pitches, and it's only the second inning. Now here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will retire this. Just kidding. It's 2 outs. I mean, if we can just get Trevor Bauer, it'd just be great. I'm going to keep doing this like it's like I'm kicking a dead horse. I thought we did too. And don't forget, Luis Castillo is pitching tomorrow. And I'm not feeling good about that, knowing how he has been playing. Our starters are just absolutely just getting rocked. Now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Jake Bowers, he's the one that caused all these problems. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's going to be a strike 2. I mean, Hancock, how many strikeouts does he have? He has 3 strikeouts, so that's one thing to be encouraged about. The stuff is there. It's just he's playing the Brewers. Now here's the 1-2, and that is a foul ball. Hancock is getting the strikeouts today, but the fact is he gave up those home run. He gave up the home run, and the defense also has just been terrible. They have just been disaster. Started with Josh Rojas. Now here's the 1-2. And that is a fly ball foul. Mariners have a long way to go. And it really has been a very long game. Brewers have already put me to a lot of work on all the clips I'm going to have to put out for shorts if I'm willing to do that. And now here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. Let's trade 200 strikeouts for 25 errors. Let's do that. I'll take the 200 strikeouts if it means to have better defense. And now we're looking at the 1-2 pitch. And that is inside for a ball. Little league defense, huh? Pretty much at this point. And now Bowers is awaiting. Now here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's a foul ball. And Hancock is getting close to 60 pitches. It has to be by at this point. Let's see how many pitches he's at. He's at 56 pitches. You would think after this, Hancock is out. Or maybe put him in the bullpen. But he wants to be a starter. But a lot of bullpen pitchers, they were failed starters at this point. And now here's the 2-2. And that is strike 3 called. That is 4 strikeouts. And that will retire the side. And now I got to do this because I'm not feeling good about this game at all. Since 2022, I have been growing this YouTube channel, and I just want to say thank you very much for being part of the growth and for the future. I now have memberships to offer for you. I got two different ones. I got Rooftop Fans and Rooftop Super Fans. For Rooftop Fans, which is $1.99 per month, you'll get loyalty badges to give you priorities for responses to comments, and you will even have access to special emojis that I made myself. As for Rooftop Super Fans, which is $4.99 per month, you will not only get the benefits of Rooftop Fans, you will also get priority to future videos, including nostalgic videos. So go ahead and check out my membership, and thank you for your support. And now we're looking at, join the membership. I got $2 per month or $5 per month, and we have 4 members. And shout out to 2 of them being here. We got Chris and Mariners Facts. He is there, and I think, yep. And looks like they're showing commercials still. Now I'm like at this point where it's like I want this game to over because it's absolutely painful to be watching how this game is going. They're showing a Beacon Plumbing commercial. Don't be freaking, call Beacon. But Hancock's got to do a lot better going forward. He does have 4 strikeouts going for him, but I really do think that's going to be it for him. And Julio's up to the plate. And that is a ball for Julio. Batting second in the order. Hopefully they can field some kind of a comeback. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. We are looking at a 2-0 count. At least Julio's ahead of the count if that makes it any better. 3 for 10 in this series, batting 300. Here's a 2-0 and a swing and a miss. Strike 1. It is 6-2 so far. Mariners have got to find a way to make a comeback because you do not want to lose the series going into Toronto. And here's the 2-1. And that is strike 2. That was your pitch right there, Julio. I'm not saying that the game is over, but the odds are not looking very good for the Mariners. Rhea at 36 pitches. Much more efficient than Hancock has been, but Hancock's been plagued by all those errors. Now here's a 2-2. And now here's a fly ball, and that could be running effort, and that will be caught, and that will make the catch. And now we got one down. It's those very lucky plays that the Mariners cause. Julio maybe had a bloop single, but the ball was just on the air for too long. Now here's Polanco to the plate. And that is a ball. That was low. Catcher threw it away. We were looking at a 1-1. Now here's the 1-0. Sorry, now it's 2-0. 1 out so far in this inning. And this game is really putting me to sleep, just like that Brian Wu debut. That game was just a disaster from last year. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike. 2-1. Oh, yeah, Mariners would have for sure dropped that. I don't know if Polanco would have caught that one. Polanco's working on a 2-1. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And that did leave the strike zone, but they called it a strike anyway. And Polanco disagreed with it. Now here's the 2-2. And that is a foul ball. And we're looking at a 2-2 count for Jorge Polanco. And now here's the pitch. And the catcher tried to frame it, and now it's a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And now we got 2 down. And now who's up to the plate? Looks like Mitch Garver is going to be up to the plate. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And here is the pitch. And now here is a fly ball to center field, and he makes the catch. That goes all the way to the warning track, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no man left. And we go to bottom of the third, still 6-2.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And if you would like those kind of upgrades at your house, call 206-992-4465 and use the promo code Modern Rooftop to get 20% off. And they're showing some Mariners highlights on Fubo advertisement. A lot of people are now mad at me with that Trevor Bauer quote. All I said, he's a free agent. And I'm doubling down by saying Mariners get him. A lot of people really do get offended on Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. And Hancock gets in there for a strike. And he's still on the mound. That was a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. 58 pitches in. And now here's the pitch. And that gets in there for a strike. And that's going to be an 0-2 count. Rhys Hoskins did strike out last time. And here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is a foul ball. I don't know why we wouldn't. He's going to take pretty much anything. He's going to take, Trevor Bauer. But the fans are very much offended. And I'll show you the comments I have gotten in just a few moments. I'll be happy to show you. Now here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's the 1-2. And that is strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5 for Emerson Hancock. And now here's the pitch. And that is a ball. Now here's the pitch. And that is going to be ball 2. We got a 2-0. And that is a strike. Seattle's very, yep, I could see a majority, yep, just for the allegations. And it was based on no evidence. And let me say this, like, it was based on something where the person that he was with, she was bragging about it on Instagram that she was with Trevor Bauer, and then she turned around and tried to basically get money out of him. That's what it really all was about. I think it was just because they don't like Trevor Bauer's attitude. That's really it. And that is strike 3 called, and Emerson Hancock has settled down in this inning so far. That is 2 more strikeouts. Should be strikeout number 6 for Bauer or Hancock. If you really think about it, the one encouraging thing about Emerson Hancock is the strikeout amounts. The runs that he gave up wasn't really much of his fault. Now here's the pitch. And a 95, he's really topping him out. And that is going to be a ball. Now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Here's the 2-0. And that is a strike. Jackson Chourio is 1 for 10 in this series. He did hit a home run. Of course, that one hit had to be a home run. And here's the 2-1. And he finds in there for a strike. And on commercial break, I will show you what happened. And here's the pitch. And now here is a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And now we've got a man on first base with 2 outs. And now we're looking at the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. Hancock's going after it with that fastball. Although he doesn't really have much, only tops out to a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, unfortunately. Now here's the 0-1, and that is low for a ball. Hancock reminds you of Greinke, just needs more innings. Hopefully, because it was unfortunate that his season was cut from last season due to injuries. Could have done a little bit more for the team had he been healthy. Because he did take over when Brian Wu was suffering an injury last year. And now here is the 2-1, and that is inside for a ball. Sebby tried to frame it, but it wasn't really much doing. And we're looking at a ball 4, take your base. Now here's the pitch, and that is a strike. Didn't expect my Trevor Bauer post to really get steam. I wonder if I'm going to get canceled because of that. Again. And now here's the 0-1. And that is in there for not a ball, for not a strike. He does have the height. You got to like the height of Emerson Hancock. 78 pitches for through 2.5 innings is really rough. He's at 80 pitches now. And here's the thing. Isn't that ironic? So Scott Service allowed Emerson Hancock to go 88 pitches. And here's the pitch. And now here is a ground ball. This should do it. And here's Polanco to throw to first. And that is in time. And that will retire the side. And first, let me take a breather. It was kind of a 1-2-3, not really, but Mariners are they're trailing 6-2. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code ROOFTOPSPORTS to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Yep, here's that post. All I said was friendly reminder. He is a free agent. And now here are the comments I got. I got this guy going kaboom on me. Awkward moment is that one got more likes than I did. This guy just told me to be quiet. A dog face. Why is this relevant? A lot of people like to get offended by this. I mean, looks like we are almost back from the break. Hancock now has 80 pitches. But he has settled down. I gotta say that. Mariners are the worst team in baseball in allowing 2-out runs. Is there actually a statistic for that? I'd like to see that. I'd be very curious because I believe you. Just want to see the hot takes are all it's about. People will make controversy out of anything. I mean, in your humble opinion, Miles, do you think my Trevor Bauer post was? Do you think that it was a hot take? I mean, let me know. I'll take some feedback. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Luke Raley is down on a strike so far. But yeah, Miles, let me know if that was a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take. I think it's something it's a suggestion. And that is outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the 1-1. And here is a ground ball right to Jake Bauers. And that's an out. Isn't that great? It would appear so because no one else has signed him. Nobody else has because they just don't want to take the risk and they just don't want the media drama. But honestly, who cares what the media has to say? It's the baseball team's PR department. That is their job to get the media to go away. And now we got Dylan Moore up to the plate. Garver hasn't impressed because we signed him to be our savior. He wasn't that in Texas. Raley has been awful, absolutely. Now here's the pitch to Dylan Moore, and he takes it for a strike. And now we're 4 innings in. We're looking at the 0-1 so far. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball, 0-1 the count. And now we're looking at a 1-1 for Dylan Moore. And now here is the pitch. And that is popped up, and that is way foul. Dylan Moore is now looking at a 1-2. And now here's the pitch. And just misses it for a ball. And that was a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Wasn't really much of a fastball. And now here's the 2-2. And now here is a fly ball to deep right field. And nope. Nothing happening. And now we got 2 outs. It was a really good exit velocity, but just wasn't enough air to get out of there. Amber Alert's been canceled. Interesting. And now here's Josh Rojas. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And on this day, Mark Langston made his major league debut in 1984. Hannah, is that you? That's not you, is it? And now here's the 0-1. And that is a foul ball. I wonder if that's you, Hannah, because I thought you weren't going to be able to make it to these games, but I could use a moderator to encourage some donations for this channel. Josh Rojas is working on an 0-2. And now here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and that should drop in for a base hit. And that's his second hit of the day for Josh Rojas. He has had a magnificent day so far, with the exception of his defense, though. Right now, I'm at 57 views. Let's get that closer to 100. This team is just so boring. Doesn't feel top tier at all. Nope, it does not. Wow, my post just will not die. I want it to die. Here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive, and that is a base hit for Dominic Canzone. That should be third base for Josh Rojas, and that will be, and we got runners on first and third. Dominic Canzone stepping up to the plate. And next thing you know, we got a base hit. Let's get some runs out of this. Come on, guys, let's go. But if Sebi Savala's up, oh no, Sebi Savala is up. Here, I'll show you my true opinions on that. No! No! Oh, no. Okay. If a home run happens, this is for you, Chris. And given the situation, because it's not likely that he'll hit a home run, I'm going to... Do you like Funko Pop, Chris? I'll give you a Funko Pop and a Mariners hat if this home run happens. And here is the pitch to Sebi Savala. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. You didn't have to swing at that. And now here is the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. I lost hope the moment Sebi was up. Thanks, John Stanton. And now we're looking at the 0-2. And now here's the pitch. And now here is a fly ball, just way too much air, and he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. Got 2 men on base. And sorry, Chris. And now I gotta vent. Are you in need of a professional voice to help develop your e-modules, explainers, narrations, video ads, video content, and more? You are in the right place, as I do provide an expressive and engaging voice for your work, and I do provide competitive prices. If you are interested, here is the link in the description and or comments, and thank you. Yep, use that link, which I just provided. I have a great American-speaking voice, as I claimed to myself. I mean, I don't know. Yep, and Savala. I mean, it's so bad that it makes me want to rush Harry Ford, but do we really want to do that? Probably not. Not over to the fat lady sings. I like your enthusiasm, Miles. I really do. And now we are back from the break. 24 concurrent views. But I just don't think they're going to rush Harry Ford. I just don't see it happening. But it could be great for designated hitting, or it could be depth around the infield because does he play other positions? But then usually in the minor leagues, they usually do take their time. And now here's a foul ball. And Hancock is still on the mound. Scott Service certainly just doesn't want to burn up his bullpen. And since the last inning, Hancock's been pitching pretty well. And now here is a line drive, and that is a fair ball into the corner. And that's going to be up to the second base, and that's going to be a double. He might be going to third base, and that was bobbled by Luke Raley. And there's going to be no play to the third, obviously. And now that's a triple. And I said Emerson Hancock was doing just fine, but not so much anymore at this point. Last season, Harry Ford hit 15 home runs. Batted .257. He does strike out a lot, but he also walks a lot. But I think until he keeps those strikeouts down, I don't know if he's going to get a call up. Now here's the pitch. And that is a ball. He's played all catcher. Luke Raley has just really shown that his defense has been futile. Now here's the pitch, and that is inside for a ball. And now we got some activity in the bullpen. It's almost like it's about time. But the defense has been miserable. And now here is a fly ball to deep right center field, and that is gone. And that should be a 2-run home run. And no, it's not a home run at all. I thought that was a home run. But that does score in the run. I wonder if they're going to review that, because I think it was a home run. And I think they're going to review that call. It took a really bad bounce, but I really think that was a home run. No, it just hit the top of the wall, so that's not going to be a home run. And Luke Raley had a nice throw all the way to second base. So that's going to be 7-2. Mariners are just absolutely getting just smoked. Now here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. Haniger is getting rest. And yeah, Samad Taylor probably should get an opportunity at this point. Now here's the 1-0 pitch. And now here's a fly ball drilled to left field. Forget about that one. That is a home run, and now it's going to be 8-2 Brewers. That was just absolutely blasted. You knew that it was gone the moment that it was hit. And now it's 8-2. This is not a good game. And I think bullpen has seen I think we've seen enough. And that was just absolutely drilled. Like, you could just tell the way he was looking at it. It was just gone. But guys, I'm going to be here for this entire game. I'm not giving up. I know I sound like I have given up, but deep down, I do love this team, but man, is it frustrating. That was absolutely just smoked. And I think that is going to be it for Hancock, and I think they did pull him out. Mariners have been making the awful mistakes. Need a professional looking e-commerce site or blog? On a tight deadline and need it fast for a low price? Check out these designs by Rod. Have a Shopify or WordPress site that looks professional and has all the features you need to sell in under a week. Let me take a look at this comment. How come when Mariners win, people are all for the Mariners, and when they lose, they say they suck? Haha, bandwagon. Well, first of all, let me correct what bandwagoning means. Bandwagon means you only follow the team when they're good, and you don't even pay attention when they're bad. So I think that's not exactly the correct term to use. Now you can just say negative or positive fan, sure. I mean, let me actually do the actual definition for bandwagon. It means, and now here's a line drive foul. Bandwagon is a trend that is cool that everyone wants to get on. You start wearing the flower on your head, but then as soon as they're bad, you just get off of it. So I mean, the fans are very much into it. So they're not. I wouldn't call them a bandwagon fan. Now here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. I don't know how the Mariners are going to even catch up with an 8-2. Mariners haven't even scored 8 runs in a game at all, especially with the personnel that we don't even have. Losing Suarez and Kelnick has been devastating, and it has really shown. And that's going to be a 2-1 count for Jake Bauers, who has also contributed to this team. Hancock has 6 strikeouts, but he's gone, and now it's Colin Snyder up to the mound. Now here's the pitch, and that is a foul ball for strike 2. Mariners facts, just what the point is, yeah, they're positive and negative, but here's my thing. Fans should be allowed any kind of opinion. It's called accountability. But yeah, I don't like it when Mariners fans are like, oh yeah, they win, they're so good. And here's the 2-2. And now here's a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. No, the point that I don't agree with necessarily with Kevin, or what I don't like is when when the Mariners do win, they're like, oh my God, they're great, they're back. But for me, I didn't think they were back because the way they played last night was still very questionable with those decisions that were made by Scott Service. So I still didn't really have much confidence to win this game, especially with Emerson Hancock on the mound. But let Kevin Kirby talk. And now here's the pitch, and that is a ball. Just remember, this is the safe space for everyone that wants an opinion. Everyone is entitled to opinion. You're still going to get the responses by it, but I won't block you. Like, I would not do that. Now here's the 1-0, and that is low for a ball. It looks like my viewership is really going down because nobody wants to watch the Mariners get absolutely just cooked. Now here's the 2-0, and that is fly ball foul. And unfortunately, this bullpen is going to get a lot of work today. Mariners are 4-5. They're in danger of going 4-6. And with the limited offense the Mariners had, you can't really expect much. Julio can only do so much. Now here's the pitch. And now here is the throw to second, and not even close. And now here's the 3-1 pitch. And that is ball 4. Take your base. And that's the frustrating thing is Bryce Miller allowed Emerson Hancock to go 80 plus pitches, nearly 90 while getting cooked. But then once Bryce Miller was pitching. He got pulled after 78 pitches after a shutout. Ridiculous. Here's the pitch. And that gets off of the glove, off of Colin Snyder, and he is down. And that's not looking good. He just got hit. He just got smoked. And it just keeps getting worse. And Snyder is in some pain. I really hope the kid is okay. Snyder is not looking good. You got the trainer coming out there. I get needing Hancock to chew up as many innings as possible, but nothing was good going to come after. Yep. And this is without Christian Yelich, by the way. And they're giving some pitching practices for Snyder. And we're going to take a little break. Since 2022, I have been growing this YouTube channel, and I just want to say thank you very much for being part of the growth and for the future. I now have memberships to offer for you. I got two different ones. I got Rooftop Fans and Rooftop Super Fans. For Rooftop Fans, which is $1.99 per month, you'll get loyalty badges to give you priorities for responses to comments, and you will even have access to special emojis that I made myself. As for Rooftop Superfans, which is $4.99 per month, you will not only get the benefits of Rooftop Fans, you will also get priority to future videos, including nostalgic videos. So go ahead and check out my membership, and thank you for your support. And looks like Colin Snyder's going to get pulled out of the game, and that's not looking good. And now you got the bullpen depth absolutely now in question because of that. How about Joe Madden? Gabe Kapler, he did, yeah. Oh my gosh, I missed a lot of comments out here. I didn't mean get out of here as in leave. I meant I support others' opinions, but I can't stand people who shame others or fans just from. I also think that we have seen guys as heroes when we are young and have never seen finish a full mission as like we are underachieved. Oh wow, look at all these comments. I mean, I'm not one of those people, Kevin. So I'm gonna say that. Gabe Kapler and Joe Madden. I think Gabe Kapler, no, he's now the assistant general manager of the Miami Marlins, so he is not available. Now let's take a look and see where Joe Madden is at. He is still jobless. Friendly reminder, Joe Madden is still available as for manager. I mean, I think we might see a Mariners position player today. I would think so. So yeah, and if anyone would like to join my membership, go ahead. And also donate to this channel as well. And now we got Taylor Saucedo on the mound, and this bullpen is absolutely just going to get worked. And by the way, friendly reminder, bases are loaded right now. Mariners are just getting absolutely just smoked 8-2. Other than the game, I hope everyone's having a good day, brothers. Hey, we're having a great day. I mean, in Washington, at least the weather is beautiful. So if the Mariners are to lose, let's look at the farm system. We got Colt Emerson hit a home run. Farmelo hit a home run. Cole Young with 2 hits in Arkansas. At least the minor league is good. And also on Thursday, I'm considering to do a Mariners. I'm not going to the Mariners. I'm considering to cover the Modesto Nuts game. I'm really considering to cover that. And I really do look forward to that opportunity. I think it's a good chance. I think it's a great opportunity for me to take a look at the talent that is down there in Modesto, California. And I really do hope that Colin Snyder is okay. But then at least we have Tyson Miller and Vargas on the farm. So who knows? I'm gonna put it in there right now. And next 3 games got Luis Castillo. At least they have like their mid rotation. So Mariners do have a chance to maybe get something going on that one. Who should take over for Colin Snyder? Gonna make a poll question really quick. Emerson Hancock, they're showing him on the camera. He is obviously not happy with his performance. I wouldn't be either. And Taylor Saucedo still practicing as we got one out. And I just started a question poll, so go ahead and take a look at that. Who should take over for Colin Snyder? Tyson Miller or Vargas? Caitlin Clark, 18 points in the first quarter. Wow. And it's unfortunate we're seeing WNBA players expressing hate. Lou Piniella will never come back. Jerry Dipoto doing us a favor? Yeah. 54% of the time, right? Caitlin Clark is absolutely nuts, and that's why I'm not going to get any views today, just because of Caitlin Clark. It's a good problem to have, I guess. And now bases are loaded, and here's the pitch, and that nearly gets away. And you're looking at a game where it's pretty much out of reach at this point. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong about that at all. Now here's the pitch. And that's the thing. If the Mariners go through another rebuild, I don't care how good the prospects are, but it will be remembered as the team that could not win with Cal Raleigh, George Kirby, Logan Gilbert. Like, you got to pay those guys, but they're not going to. And now here's the 2-0. And now it's going to be a 3-0 count. And this is one of those games where it's been very frustrating to follow. Nobody's performing well for this team. Here's the 3-0, and that is ball 4. And now we're looking at a 4. That was a 4-pitch walk, and now it's 9-2. This game is absolutely out of reach. 12-2, though, that was a different team. So, very unlikely. Now here's the pitch. And Saucedo has yet to even get a strike on this one in the last 5 pitches. It's crazy how long this game really is going. Yeah, definitely need a roster move tomorrow. Now here's the 1-0. Oh, and that's inside right now. And that's going to be a bowl. I'm talking like I'm Grant Napier. And I am looking to cover the Modesto game on Thursday because I could use some time away from Major League Baseball. Here's the 2-0, and that finally gets in there for a strike. And that's the thing. Like, I don't really blame. I'm not saying that the Mariners are cursed when it comes to Teoscar playing well and Kelenic and Suarez. And now here's a 2-1. And now here's a ground ball. That's probably scoring a run to throw to first, and it's in time. And now it's going to be 10-2. I don't say the Mariners are cursed. I think the fact that those players are playing very well, I think it's a product of failed coaching. And I don't think that the culture of this team is as a winning culture as everyone made it out to be. And then you get rid of Suarez, and that culture is pretty much gone. I think all that off-season play of and Saucedo is just really missing it. And he does look like he did get a little bit lethargic too. You got Saucedo playing all that Call of Duty on Twitch, not working on his pitching. It's unacceptable. Here's the 1-0. And that is a foul back. Saucedo's shaking him off, and look at that belly that he has. You can just see it sticking out. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss, strike two. I think Hancock is someone that maybe you can put in the bullpen. I'm not sure if you can maybe make him. I don't know if you can really make him a starter. But Kevin, that's what they're gonna do. And here's the pitch. And now it's down to a 2-2. And the worst part of this, Mariners don't have any starters in the farm system. So they got to pay all of them. And all the hitters, like, I don't know. Like, if this season doesn't go well, I think Jerry's job should be on the line. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to Josh Rojas. Throw the first, and it's in time. But we got another 4 runs tacked on by Milwaukee. And it was a pretty terrible inning. You go to the top of the 5th, still 10-2. Oh, Gino, Teo, and Kelenic. I would have kept 2 of them. I would have still kept Kelenic, but the problem is, I really do think the coaching of this team is a problem. I think Scott Service really is the problem of this team. But he's not going to get fired unless you fire Jerry Dipoto. But I don't know if those guys are going to be doing any good anymore. But the problem is we got ownership of John Stanton that holds this team hostage, and all they care about is just doing the bare minimum to make profits, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a business, absolutely. But here's the thing. When you're owning a baseball team, making money is not your first priority, unfortunately. Baseball is not a money-making game. That's something where you put in all your money to make it a toy. John Stanton will never step up. He never will. And today was like a day maybe I did wish that there was a don't quit your day job situation. I mean, it's only fitting that. I mean, here's the thing. When I have a don't quit your day job situation, Mariners play usually even worse. And I've only missed 2 games. Stanton will only sell to fans stop packing the stadium, period. Well, unfortunately, we have too many fans that are delusional, and they'll still fill the stands. Mariners have really good ways of selling. So maybe don't go to that Ken Griffey Jr. night. But it's already been reflected that the attendance for opening day was awful. They didn't sell out. And now here's the pitch, and that is a ball. And it looks like we got our guest finally. And if you are here, you better show your entire face or else there's no point. And then I'll let you in after the Crawford at bat. Here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to the first baseman Bauer and throw to first, and it's in time. And let me introduce you guys to our most #1 Cade Marlowe fan. You've probably seen her on Twitter. It is Shauna. Shauna, how are you doing?
Good. Tacoma is
game?
What?
Having fun with the game?
Yeah, and Tacoma is leading 4-0. Against childhood cancer for every.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of.
Marlowe now leads the tied for first in strikeouts, but he walked twice and got caught stealing once. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. And now Julio Rodriguez is up to the plate, and we're looking at a 1-0 count on Julio. And now here's the 1-0 pitch, and that is fouled back, and it's going to be 1-1. And lucky for you missing this game because Mariners are just getting drilled 10-2.
I was at the grocery store and I was getting updates. So.
Yeah, and now here's the 1-1, and that is inside for a ball, 2-1. And yes, Christian, it is 10-2. This is bad even for us. What are you talking about, Sauer? It's bad for all of us. Here's a pitch, and that is a fly ball, and that's going to be absolutely playable. And he is there. He makes the catch, and it looks like you're really just seeing no fight out of the Mariners. It looks like they pretty much just played surrender in this game. Is there a mercy rule in baseball?
I've always wondered that.
I don't think there is a mercy rule. In softball, there's mercy rules. Bingo. It's just a reality that most of the fan base are just casual fans. They are more concerned with the experience instead of the product in the field. Bobbleheads are enough for them. Yeah. I mean, I was really thinking about getting the bobblehead for Ken Griffey Jr., but I don't think I'm going to. Here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive caught by Bauer, and that's going to retire the side. Another easy 1-2-3 for Milwaukee. We go to the top of the 6th. It is still 10-2, and I absolutely need a breather after that disaster of an inning that didn't even last like a minute. And I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay, so I'm going to go get food.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And I am back personally, and Christian talking about where was I? Oh yeah, my softball. I think I'm about 2 for 5. I don't know. I forgot how I'm doing, but I had a 2-run double, and it was a grounder. And yeah, this game really is lame as it gets. Oh, boy. And Taylor Saucedo is back, and he swings and misses for a strike. Got 21 viewers so far. Here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. Fans since 92. I was born in 92. Yep, I'm a 90s kid in some capacity. Some call me a millennial. I mean, I am a millennial. But some say I think like a Gen Z. And now here's the 0-2. And that is a ball. Well, thank you for that. My streams are the best part of these garbage games. I guess I'm trying to keep you guys entertained. But hey, if you're frustrated, don't give the Mariners viewership. Take them all to me. I'll take all your views. And also, it'd make me feel better if you make the donation to this channel. And now we're looking at a 1-2 pitch. And that is strike 3 called, and that is going to be a 1 out. We're looking at how many views we got. I'm at 74. I don't think I'm going to break 100 this time because how bad this game is going. Yeah, but the Astros went to the World Series multiple times. They will be okay. Meanwhile, in Mariners land. And now here's the pitch. And that was a nice curveball for a strike. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, Houston, quote, cheated, but at least they get stuff done. Now here's the 0-1. 0-2, and looks like Saucedo has settled down. Maybe someone slapped him. Maybe he heard me criticizing him about his twitch and his twitch addiction. And now here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is low for a ball. Houston did it through their farm system. They did. They absolutely did. Here's the 1-2, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. And also, did you guys also know that the Mariners are actually partially responsible for getting Yordan Alvarez to the Astros? I have a video about that. Mariners, yeah, they've been plagued with a terrible garbage farm system. It seems it's a very inconsistent system. And now here's the pitch, and that is a ball. And now here is the other pitch. And that is a foul. But whoa! Didn't expect $10 from you, man. I don't know what to say. Once I become a bigger channel, I can reward you better. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the support. If everyone else can join in, that'd be great. And then that is a foul ball. And looks like our friend Shauna is back. The #1 Cade Marlowe fan who just left. And now we're looking at the 1-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball.
Twice throughout the afternoon. 1-0 started after.
And we're looking at a 2-2. And that is by the sauce. That's what they call him, the sauce.
Hot
And
sauce.
thank you, Mariners Facts. And now here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is up high for a ball. That's going to be a 3-2 count.
Marlowe's up to bat. It's 1-1, 0 out.
And here's the 3-2. And now here's a ground ball right to J.P. Crawford to throw to first, and it's in time. And Shauna, take me through this Cade Marlowe at bat as we're on commercial break.
He's leading off, and it's fouled. 1-2 is the count, 0 out. But it's a doubleheader, so it's 7 innings today. So,
and I did make a link for you guys that this is the link of how the Mariners got Yordan Alvarez to the Astros. It actually did happen.
strikeout. But hey, it's still a. They still got one more.
One down, top 7 in a 7-inning game. That is the 5th strikeout. Now the Bees, if they were to strike out the side, first effect, it help the fans win some free Chick-fil-A. They're very interested in that. Sam Haggerty takes strike 1.
Sam Haggerty's up to bat, huh?
Yep.
Sour Vanilla saying off Twitter today. I mean, I learned my lesson about the dangers of Twitter in the last 72 hours. And I'm already still perpetuating the danger. I tweeted saying Mariners should get Trevor Bauer, and I'm getting 4,000 views and a ton of hate comments. It's awesome.
Bottom four at Wrigley. The Cubs lead.
One
And your
there-
best friend who we're going to the Tacoma game with, she's like, no, just no. And I was like, don't hurt me in Tacoma.
Rays at the Rockies with Tampa on top 3-0 in the third. Giants host the Padres.
No,
10 minutes.
1-0.
Red Sox, same time.
Haggerty.
Big line drive out towards center. Diving for it is Marisnik. It bounces in and out of his glove.
Haggerty single.
By Marisnik.
Haggerty single, huh? And now we got
Yep.
Mitch Garver. We're back from the break, and here's the pitch, and here's a line drive, and that will drop in for a base hit as Mitch Garver. I almost said Haniger. I almost said
Look,
Haggerty,
is there a
actually.
way-
Mitch Haggerty.
Couldn't make the spectacular play by no means.
Is there a way? Has anybody came up with a nickname for Garver?
No. Kevin Kirby, be careful. You might get canceled on Twitter. Or you may get the hate speech I'm getting.
Run in hard and come in on a 45 and nearly made
Hey,
it.
remember, we're the rejects of the fandom.
We are the rejects of the fandom. That's why I have a YouTube channel for it. And now here's Luke Raley. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. 2-0.
How did Dylan Moore do?
Dylan Moore actually got a hit.
Sunday night game tonight.
He actually was a part of the 1-0 lead. And now we're looking at a 2-0 pitch, a 2-0 count.
4-0.
And now here it is. And that is in there for a strike. I think that was his pitch, and he wouldn't do it.
Light checks.
Rhea is still on the mound. He's been pitching very well. 72 pitches in 6 innings. Strasburg had injury problems, Kevin.
Second baseman Adrianza.
And now we're looking at the 2-1 count. And that is low for a ball.
In the normal position.
Hey, Dad, can you grab me a Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper. Don't be drinking that soda. Garver, the starter, he was always hungry for something else. I don't know. And now we're looking at a 3-1. And the throw to first. And it's not in time as Garver gets back on time.
3-1, Ryan. Three balls.
I'm going to be so excited just to eat lunch because I'm getting hungry. And this
I'm
game is making
eating.
it worse.
Haggerty stole base.
He stole a base. Now here's the 3-1. And that is popped up, and that's not going to get anything done. He is there, and he makes the catch. And now we've got
Haggerty's
One
on
down.
second with Ryan Bliss 3-2.
Bliss the right hand back. Christopher Fack, the right hand pitcher, checks the runner, kicks, fires, and it's going to be lined back up in center field, the base hit.
And now we've got Dylan Moore up to the plate, batting 6th in the order this time. And here is the pitch. And that is low for a ball.
Well, Haggerty had to hold up with that ball.
I'm only drinking this because my Starbucks drink is still in the car that I forgot to grab.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, and that nearly hit him. Hot take. I think Dylan should have took one for the team.
Didn't he take one for the team when he got ejected? That one day.
And we're looking at a 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And that is a strike.
Rosler grounded out to second.
One.
Wide out to right. Struck out in the 5th inning.
And now
Ryan
we're
Bliss
looking at the
RBI double
2-1.
scoring Sam Haggerty.
Here's the pitch. And that is a 3-1 count.
And Ryan Bliss just scored.
Ryan Bliss. Maybe he'll get some opportunities with how bad this team has been offensively.
His at-bats suck, but his defense is good.
Oh, that's not good. And now here's the 3-1. And that is popped up and that is fouled. And now he's down to a 3-2.
And then singled in a run as well.
We're looking at 19 viewers. Why do I care about that? I'm at 86 so far. Magic number's 14. And looks like I'm going to conclude the polling
Salt Lake offense.
because I made a poll of should it be Tyson Miller or whoever.
I think
And now
it should
here's the
be.
3-2.
Also done.
And that is strike 3 called, and that just missed the strike zone, but the umpire called a strikeout anyway. And now we got 2 down.
Best
And
base
Dylan
hit.
Moore could not believe it. And it looks like it was a 50-50 split between Tyson Miller and Vargas. I think I'm going to give it to Tyson Miller. I want to give him the shot.
That has obviously improved.
And here is Josh Rojas up to the plate.
Ton of traffic out on the base pass.
Now here's the pitch. And now here is a fly ball, and that goes right to the glove. And we are going into the bottom of the 6th inning. It is still 10-2 Brewers, and I wonder if
to Tacoma. So 6-0.
And yeah,
Brian
Scott Service
Anderson or
needs to fight
Butler
for his
is up to bat?
guys. Yeah, and I don't think Cade Marlowe's up to bat, is he?
No, he struck out, but
Cade Marlowe seems to be struggling.
that's because my theory is one, he's playing every day, so it's probably exhaustion.
Nah, I can't. No, I can't. No, I don't buy that.
And then it's also because last year during spring, he was injured, so this is like his first full healthy season. So what?
No, I don't believe in the whole everyday thing.
That's because okay, so we have Marlowe Class A, Solak, Anderson, and Vossler. Like Marlowe is the everyday.
I wonder if Canzone's going to be sent down because he is not having a good start.
Neither is Marlowe, but everyone's like, "Oh, we need Marlowe up," and I'm like,
"Oh yeah, miss Lou Piniella. I miss Lou Piniella too." And also, actually, I need another 25 seconds break. Hold on. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code ROOFTOPSPORTS to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Yep, use my promo code Rooftop Sports, get $20 off. And also, fun fact, Shannon and I were going to go to the Tacoma Rainiers game on the 27th, so I will be there. I don't know what kind of a show or content I'm going to do for that day, so we'll find out.
No, we'll be the ones live streaming from Tacoma and watching the Mariners game on our phones.
Probably so. And now here's a line drive foul.
Because the Mariners play at the same time, so.
I'm thinking about covering a Tacoma Rainiers game in Tacoma. I'm going to try to see if I can get a booth there. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And that is inside for a ball.
No, my friend, she's going to make me a sign that says, like, Cade Marlowe's biggest fan or something.
Cade Marlowe's biggest fan, yep. You should.
I am wearing my Marlowe jersey shirt.
Of course you are. And we got a 1-2 count, and here is the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Taylor Saucedo's gotten quite a bit of innings. And now we got one down. Now here's the pitch, and that is a ball. And now we're looking at the 1-0, and that gets on by, and that's going to be a 2-0 count. And we're looking at a 2-0 count for Taylor Saucedo. And now here's the 2-0. And now here's a ground ball right to Saucedo. Toss to first, and it's in time. Now we got 2 down. I would say that Taylor Saucedo has actually pitched pretty decent considering that he plays Twitch way too much and Call of Duty. And that he did give up a run.
He doesn't do it as much now.
Well, now he can't, but we're talking about the off season.
Oh, that was it. Oh, I'll have to tweet this. It was. Remember the TikTok when they said who would you trust to land the plane? Did you ever see that TikTok?
No, I didn't. I don't have TikTok.
I'll have to send it to you. So Bryce said Saucedo, And then Salcedo was like, I wouldn't trust Bryce. I'm like,
And now that's a 1-1 count. And that is Sal Frelick.
what inning is it?
We're looking at the bottom of the 6th inning. And we're looking at a 2-0. And now here's the pitch. And that is right in there for a strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and an error.
You would assume that this is going to be Taylor Saucedo's final inning. He is at 37 pitches. And here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball foul.
Who would you trust as the closer, though?
For the Mariners, definitely not Munoz.
And then Fire was dealing with neck issues, so.
Yeah, who's dealing with a neck issue? Our bullpen is pretty much depleted. And now we're looking at a 2-2. And now here's the pitch. He tried to frame it, and that's going to be outside. Or inside, shall I say.
And FYI, I just don't. Actually, I contradict myself. I
Full
drank
count. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. Taylor Saucedo's actually been pitching pretty well. 4 strikeouts, and with 40 pitches, he's been getting a lot of work. I think that's his final inning, and we go to the top of the 7th. It is still 10-2.
Can you look up something for?
What are we looking at?
Who? Can you look up something? Who?
Yeah, sure.
Who's number 46 on Tacoma? I know he's a pitcher, but who is it?
All right, let's take a look at it.
That ball rainbowed its way
46.
hung up in the air forever.
Yeah.
Ty Buttrey.
Okay. Because I hate when they don't have the names on the jerseys, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
How's Tyson Miller looking?
He's actually one of the better relievers.
So we should call him up because Colin Snyder is hurt.
Here's the sheriff, the pitch.
Sean O'Malley is the hitting coach. Wow. Time flies.
Yeah, it's like the ones that I like are Adcock. I like him. Come on, Class A.
Crazy idea. How about making Sauce a starter? I don't know. Too early to say right now, but yeah, Hancock is not looking good. He did not look good this game, with the exception of 6 strikeouts. But most of those runs were given up because of errors.
Class A just made a huge play.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's like he's a streaky player.
I bet.
It's like he's not good, but he's like not great. So I don't know why he's in AAA, but
I'm at 91 views so far. Another opportunity to break 100 again. Still got 3 innings to do, which I think is doable.
how do I see the? Oh, that's how you do it. I was trying to see the comments.
We're looking at. Looks like this guy was on the Mariners. I'm trying to remember who this guy is. It's Vieira. I don't remember him being on the Mariners.
I don't either.
But they're saying that he was.
What's his first name?
Not sure. We'll see who it is.
Swing and a miss, rather the 1-2 pitch.
And now we're looking at the pitch, and that is inside for a ball. And I think that is Dom Canzone up to bat. Or it could be Josh Rojas. No, that's Canzone just by that batting stance. It's Thiago Vieira. Now here's the pitch. And that is a strike.
An error for the Bees. We'll come back with a quick 10th inning show, 8th inning style version coming up next.
So Tacoma just won.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Dominic Canzone.
So
He was on the Mariners in 2017. He was part of the minor league system up until then. And he finally is getting his opportunities. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ground ball foul, and Canzone reached for that. He should have struck out on that one.
Yeah, Tacoma won 6-1.
Oh, the game's over?
Yeah, no.
What about Locklear? How is he foiling? Let's take a look at I'm going to take a look at Tyler Locklear's numbers.
No, he's one of the. I like him.
And we're looking
I
at the
like
1-2 pitch. Now here's a line drive caught by the third baseman. At least got contact on the ball, but he is out. Tyler Locklear is batting .250. He struck out once, 1 RBI, 2 hits in 2 games. So it is still pretty early to determine. But he had a pretty solid spring training.
What the heck? 11 players ejected from Georgia versus Mississippi State after collision at the plate.
And here is the automatic out. That is Sebi Savala. Why even show up? And now here's the pitch. And that is right in there for a strike. Vieira's, he's topping out to a 98-mile-an-hour fastball.
Can I just say, why did we get rid of Cooper Hummel? Because I'd rather have him as a backup.
No, don't get me started. Now here's the 0-1. And that is outside for a ball.
Tacoma plays another game in like 20 minutes.
And we're looking at a 1-1, and here's the pitch. And that is a ball. Meredith Fax is quoting me that here is the automatic out in Sebi Savala.
I need to follow them on Twitter or something. What's their Twitter name?
Yeah, show your Twitters, guys. Here's the 2-1. And that is a ball for 3-1. Bring back Mike Zeno? Yeah, why not? Bring him out of retirement, but he wants to spend time with his family, so leave him alone. And now we're looking at a 3-1 count for Sebi Savala. Can he get the walk?
Oh,
and a swing and a miss, strike 2, a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. He really had a meatball pitch on him. Not really meatball, but he had an opportunity. Yeah.
Can I answer one of these comments? It says, why'd they trade Zach DeLoach?
We'll do it after Sebi Savala strikes out.
Can we just jinx it right now and say he'll strike out?
Yeah, and also, Chris, you still have your opportunity to win the bet. Now here's the pitch, and here's a ground ball foul.
Why couldn't it be a strikeout?
We need it to be a strikeout. My prediction is Sebi gets a home run. That was Chris's home run, and he hits a home run. If he hits a home run, he gets a free Mariners hat on me. And if he's below 18, his parents have to be there if I'm going to personally give it to him. And now we're looking at a 3-2 count for Sebi Savala.
Out. Strikeout.
I don't need the spoilers. And now here is the 3-2 pitch. And now that is a foul ball. I guess it wasn't a spoiler after all. I thought it was. And now we're looking at... You said strikeout.
No, I was predicting it.
I am too. And we're looking at a full count so far. You got players just chit-chatting. They don't really seem to be vibing much with each other. Now here's the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ground ball right to the third baseman. He's got a long ways to go to throw to first, and it's in time. And that's going to be out number 2.
So, to answer that Zach DeLoach question, I would even like to... I don't know why we traded him, because I thought, like, him and Caden would be good in Tacoma. Because it's like, having only Caden being the only experienced outfielder worried me. So I was like, to one of my Chicago friends, I was like, could we get Zach back, please?
Yeah, he has some power.
Yeah, he has.
But he struck out a lot. That's why they got rid of him. He struck out way too much.
No, and here's also why. Because Chicago had, like, when he was in the draft process, he was on Chicago's radar. So that's why.
And now we are looking at a 1-1 count so far. And now here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. Yeah, here's the pitch. And that is a ball. Look what this guy says. He will donate $100 if the Mariners come back and win. I love that.
I would, if the Mariners magically came back and won, I would seriously find the most ridiculous TikTok dance and do it.
And now we're looking at a 2-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for ball 3. JP Crawford is looking at a 3-2 count so far. Maybe he can walk, but I would say just hit the crap of the ball, because what do you got to lose?
Sorry, I'm getting over like a cold.
And here's a 3-2 and a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. And we are getting ready for the 7th inning stretch. And Shauna, you be aware, I do sing the 7th inning stretch, and I'm gonna sing in just a few moments as another pitcher's coming in from the bullpen.
What
Everyone,
song?
get up on your feet, fans. We are ready for the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me. Oh, wait, hold on. Just kidding. It's going to be God Bless America. I'm going to have to sing God Bless America, actually.
Why?
Because they're playing it, so I'm playing it.
Can I join in?
Do you know how to sing it?
No, but I can figure it out.
Okay, we're going to sing God Bless America right now, but I need the... And everyone's got to stand up.
I don't have room to stand up.
That's fine. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night from the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. And now it is time for the 7th inning stretch. And then you can stand or sit on this one. Don't really care. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root. Root for the... This one's yours.
I don't...
I was going to tell you to sing for the Rainiers or the Mariners.
Well, you
so let's root. Root for the Mariners. If they don't win, it's a shame. They already lost, and it is a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. This game is torture. It's not as bad as the Brian Hill game, but it is up there. I think this might be the second worst game I've covered.
No, let's see. What was the one game that I watched? Because I started watching it like end of August. I don't even remember the worst game that I watched.
The Houston game was pretty bad too.
That was a nightmare.
The one with Julio and Hector Neris got into it with each other.
Oh, what was the game? It was Cabby was almost going to go into it with somebody.
Oh, that was against Houston, not Houston. And we got someone new from the bullpen. We got Trent Thornton is on the mound today.
Okay. Do you know what me and you need to do one day? We need a picture like what Mariners players would look like. Just looking at them, what would they be doing with their careers if they weren't playing baseball?
Who knows?
Me and my friends, we think Thornton would be like a history teacher because he gives off that look.
Yeah, it kind of does with those glasses.
Yeah.
Now here's the 2-0 pitch, and that is a foul ball. Only a few innings to go.
And then Tacoma starts their second game of the day in about 30 minutes.
Tacoma did just win 6-1. Do they only play 7 innings?
Yeah, because they have to play the one that was scheduled today.
Oh, so they only do. So for makeups, they play just 7 innings. Got it.
Yeah, because if it's No, if it's a doubleheader, they do 7, but I don't know about makeups.
And now we're looking at a 2-2 count, and here is the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to J.P. Crawford. He's there. He makes the catch, and that is out.
This pizza
It
needs
seems like the Mariners are just waiting for this game to end.
because then they'll be on a flight to Toronto the next day.
Yep, it sounds like they just want to get the hell out of here.
At least, okay, we should be thankful it wasn't a sweep like Milwaukee did last year.
That was pretty bad and embarrassing.
No, I'm embarrassed being the Cape Marlowe fan right now that he is tied for or leads the league in strikeouts right now.
Yeah.
I know it's still early, but
No, I would be very.
I'm frustrated.
I'm concerned.
I'm concerned, but I'm not like overly. It's like, you know how Mariners fans are concerned with some players?
Go ahead.
I haven't reached that point yet.
I reached that point before the season even started, and we're looking at a strike. I think it's a strike 2. And you can just tell that I'm pretty much just gassed from this game. And now we're looking at the 1-2 count. And that is the ball.
Mike Ford has 8 games, 31 at bats, 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 double, and 2 home runs, and 3 RBIs.
Oh my God, he's doing better than most of the Mariners. And here's the 2-2. And here's a ground ball right to Josh Rojas, the throw to first. And it's in time, got 2 down.
4 walks and 6 strikeouts.
That's actually pretty good. That's the thing. I think it's because we just don't have the coaching to get our hitters to stop striking out so much. So I don't think it's so much of personnel. I think it's just so much of just bad coaching. But no one talks about that. If you say that to Mojo, they'll block you. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike. We're looking at an 0-1 count. 1 for 3 is Blake Perkins. Now here's the pitch. And check swing, and that's fouled. Like, you don't want to depend on another 14-game winning streak or a 2 8-game winning streak or the August 2023 kind of month. You don't want to rely on that.
I'm trying to find...
They got to rely on consistency, which they don't have. They're lucky just to be 4-6 after today. Now here's the 0-2. And that is strike 3 called, and that is going to retire the side.
Zach
and we go to the top of the 8th.
7 games, 25 at bats, 5 hits, 6 runs, 1 RBI, which just, or no, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 double, 1 trip, and then 3 RBIs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts, and 1 stolen base. Did I miss that? Apparently I did. Because I'm trying to find Marlowe's stats, but I can't find it.
I wonder what they're going to do with Sebi Savala. And it's not like the Mariners really have anyone to call up for.
I think, do you know who they should call up? But then again, Papierski, because he is killing it. Not only at bats, but catching.
I don't know. And now they're showing a casino commercial.
Which one?
I think it's Tulalip.
They never show
it's a Swinomish casino in Anacortes.
Oh.
Yeah, all those casinos in those very random areas.
Oh, in Auburn, we have the biggest casino on the West Coast.
We do?
Yeah.
I want to check it out someday. Not that I'm going to gamble or anything. I just want the food.
I know. That's what I said. I'd go to the Mariners games just for the food.
Yeah. Except Mariners games don't really have that much good food.
No, I just got to get my fresh squeezed lemonade. That's all I want.
You guys are missing the NCAA championship. Yes, we are, but I wouldn't cover it. I mean, I'm a baseball guy. Sorry.
Let's go Iowa.
Caitlin Clark.
No, but it's funny. I should be rooting for South Carolina because I'm the Wisconsin fan, but it's like I like Iowa. So tomorrow I'm rooting for UConn.
Wonder how they're doing. They're down by 9 right now.
Where is? I'm trying to find Kate's stats, but I can't find them.
Yeah, but I don't cover it. And now here is a Samad Taylor pop up, and that is going to be he is caught, and that makes the catch.
I cannot find Kate's stats. This is just depressing.
South Carolina is taking over. I am looking at those stats. And now here is Jorge Polanco batting third in the order. It looks like Julio Rodriguez was pulled out.
Wow.
So I think they really did throw in this. I think they just did throw this game. And now here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. Upcoming homestand, we got the Cubs from April 15th through the 17th.
Yay! I'm being sarcastic.
Pretty much.
What?
And now here's the 0-1. And that is a ball. And who has Curry? They got Curry in the Mariners? No, they don't.
I think it's that Katsu thingy.
Oh, no. Oh, that sounds so good. And here's the 1-1. And that is a strike. We're looking at a 1-2 count for Jorge Polanco. And this game has just been brutal for the Mariners.
I'm waiting for Tacoma's. Maybe they're making a lineup change. Who knows?
And we're looking at the 1-2. And here's the pitch. And that gets away. And that's going to be a 2-2 count. Josh Rojas being shown on the camera. He's probably in disbelief of this game. It's just been absolute embarrassment.
He's probably like, I wish I was back in Arizona.
I would be okay with that because that means we get Paul Sewald back.
No, do you know what was funny though? Did you know out of the only Mariner players, Dylan Moore and Josh Rojas are the only players to get ejected and not play? Because Josh got ejected when he wasn't playing in Arizona.
Yeah.
I just find that very funny.
Greg can't blame me saying I'm a diehard Mariners fan too, and it's impossible to love the Mariners. I can't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And I know those are the kind of comments that really do upset like the bigger tier of Mariner YouTubers, but I'm not upset with that at all. I know it upsets some. And
sometimes it's hard being a Seattle sports fan in general, no matter.
It's hard just to be a Washingtonian in general.
That's why I want to move to Wisconsin.
We're on the Ring of Fire. We got 5 volcanoes and we have earthquakes. We're on everything. Your $100 donation. I think you should up it to $150 because of the unlikeliness.
Yeah. No, and I said I want to move to Wisconsin just because they don't have volcanoes and everything.
Yeah, but it's cold as boo-boo. Love the players and the team, but I don't know how we can understand how little management cares. They really do. And you know what? I'm going to encourage all of you to not even go to any of the Mariners games. If you want to get some Mariners baseball out of anything, go watch me. Watch me cover the games. I think that's a little bit better of your time.
Or just go to a Tacoma Rainiers game and watch Mariners Prospects.
Yeah, Mariners Prospects. And now here is foul ball.
That's what I do.
I would do that too.
No, if I wasn't going to the Tacoma game on the 27th, I would have went to the Mariners game because it was going through my work. But I was like, no, I only said I'm going to go when Cade goes up. So.
Yeah, and I don't think I really the only reason I'm going to go to a Mariners game maybe later this month is just so I can take a friend. But other than that, it's for his birthday. And now here's a ground ball foul. And other than that, looks like Iowa is making a comeback. Are they? 57-53 now. They're going on a run.
I might turn that game on.
I feel like I should too. And Mitch Garver is up to the bat, and we're looking at a 1-2 count so far.
Where is my remote?
And now here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. As we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, it is still 10-2.
I can't find my remote.
Is there a mercy rule for this game? And we should have a position player play at this point. I'm okay with a position player pitching at this point.
Oh, can we get a no? If we can get Rojas to pitch, can we get a Dylan Moore to catch? Because that's the only position he has yet to play in his
Yes, I am 100% for that.
Can we just have Josh pitch and Dylan catch? Then maybe we'd be like, what in the... Oh, we spoke it into existence. Rojas is going to the mound. Yeah, can't we just have Dylan Moore pitch? And he struck out a couple of times. He only gave up 1 run. Yeah, Tacoma plays in about 15 minutes.
Play another game, do they?
Yep.
And my YouTube viewership is going down for today because nobody wants to watch this game. I'm at 99 views so far. I'm about to break 100 again.
Woohoo! I like how it still says that it's to be determined when they said it was going to be live.
He's going to up his donation to $200 if the Mariners win. And we are back from the break, and we are at the bottom of the 8th inning.
Let's see.
And looks like, do we have a position player pitching? It looks like we do. I wonder who it's going to be.
Rojas.
And Josh Rojas, he is back on the mound. Oh boy, not again. They're doing it again. The fact that you're just getting blown out. And this is the second season's finale where they have been in this position just getting absolutely just blown. And that's why winning that first game would have been critical. And now here's the pitch. And now he's going to miss for a ball. As Josh Rojas is pitching again.
Come on, Rojas. I like how you tweeted.
What? Is there a mercy rule?
Or it's like the mercy rule should be like everybody has to play a different position for the last inning.
Josh Rojas is in the game. Now Josh Rojas is pitching. We just need Dylan
catching.
Dylan Moore catching.
That's the mercy rule right there.
That is the mercy rule. And now I can just relax because I kind of feel a little bit relieved at this point. And now we're looking at the full count. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And that's a ball 4. No! That was a strike. It was right in the zone. No! I wanted a strikeout for Josh Rojas.
Here. That's his Mariners fans right now.
Pretty much.
Oh, Marlo's playing. Class A is playing. They are having a position change. A lineup change for this game.
And now we're looking at William Contreras. And now here's the 1-0. And that is a strike. That was a 75-mile-an-hour fastball for Josh Rojas.
Yeah, Marlo's playing.
And now here is a fly ball to deep center field, Samad Taylor, and that is gone. That is a home run given up by Josh Rojas, and the Brewers have just extended their lead 12-2.
Can we just have Dylan Moore pitch or catch or something?
Let's just make that happen.
Because it's like he just.
Oh my goodness. It was a home run. I thought Sebi was going to not Sebi. I thought Samad Taylor may have caught that. Nope.
And people want to know why?
Wow. And now it's 12-2. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And we're looking at the 0-1. And now here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. And now here's another pitch. And that is in there for a strike. And I have just broken 100 views. Thank you very much, fans, for being a part of it. Now here's the 1-2. And now here's a fly ball popped up. Will be playable. Polanco's there. He makes the catch, and we've got one down. Rojas with 13 pitches so far. Sebi Savala has pretty much proven himself out of this job, out of this team. And now here's the pitch. And now here is a fly ball to right field, and Rayleigh makes the catch, and now we got two down. And now we're looking at a strike for Gary Sanchez. And now here's the pitch. And that is popped up. Should be easy. And Polanco makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runs. And this has been a very torturous game. Call you crazy, but bringing back Cannon Smith Jigba. Why not at this point? This team's offseason was plagued by the cheap ownership once again.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And yep, here's the... Oops, wrong button. I gotta find that branding. There it is. Modern Exterior Solutions. As this game has pretty much just gone beyond out of reach. And hopefully the Mariners can make some kind of a miracle comeback being down by 10, which I don't believe in happening. And now we are back from the break. Here's Luke Rayleigh, and he swings, and that's a foul ball. Don't like bringing in position players. You never know if a comeback is coming. I know it's not likely. Yeah, that means that they just called in surrender. I don't like it either. And now we're looking at 0 for 3 for Luke Rayleigh. And now here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. Yeah, I mean, that's like Scott Service. He pretty much called it quits. He's pretty much proving himself out of the job, but it doesn't really matter. Now here's the 1-1, and that is fouled once again. We're looking at a 1-2 for Luke Rayleigh. Now here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. And we got one down in this inning. Being a Mariners fan takes actual skill. The fact that we're giving high fives for Rojas when the game's down 12-2 is pretty embarrassing. Mariners window pretty much is closing. Yeah, I'm concerned myself. And now here's Dylan Moore. And here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. Served himself. He absolutely did. And awaiting last minute donations before this game ends. Going to be doing my post game show, as you know. Now here's a 2-0. And that is in there for a strike. This game has just been absolutely embarrassing to watch. And now we're looking at a 2-1 from Dylan Moore. And that is a strike. I'm at the point where I'm just ready for this game to be over because it has been over. If anyone can make a donation, that'd be great. I know I sound like needy, but it is to help grow this channel. And we're looking at a 2-2 count so far. And here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. And we got 2 down. Has a player ever left another team to come to us and actually play well? I guess I would say Nelson Cruz. He left for Baltimore, although he was already good, but then he played even better once he got to the Mariners. And Robinson Cano, I guess. And now here's Josh Rojas. And that is a strike. And that was inside, but I think this umpire just wants this game to end. And we're looking at the 0-1. And here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. 1-1 to count. And this game has absolutely been a disaster. To say that has been a disaster is an absolute understatement. We're looking at a 1-1. And now here's the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. I mean, the umpire did us dirty, sure, but the Mariners did themselves dirty as well. And we're looking at the 2-1 count. Mariners aren't cursed. They're just horribly run. And we're looking at the 2-1. And here's the pitch. And that is outside for ball 3. 3-1 to count. And we're looking at the 3-1 so far. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be ball 4. Take your base as Josh Rojas will get on base with a 2-out walk.
Why do you like him?
Because he gets on base.
With this game being pretty much out of reach, now we got Dom Canzone. Can he do something? Probably not. As this game is pretty much getting close to its end, and it has been an absolute massacre. And yeah, if Hancock got that out of that inning 1-1, that could have changed the outcome of the game. Absolutely. Here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to deep right field. And that is gone. A home run for Dom Canzone. Sure, it is a bit too late, but that just gave me a cup of coffee. And now it is 12-4. Brewers lead, but nice to see Dom Canzone hit that home run. I just went from absolute sleep mode to like, oh my God, he just hit that home run. So Canzone hits that home run, and that brings it to within 8. And I was like, as if this game is pretty much over. And Dom Canzone hits a home run. Now he's actually leading the team in home runs. And now here's a fly ball to deep right field. Is that going to be at the foul? And that was a nice swing by Dom Canzone. Like, you felt that that was going to be gone. And it is gone. That was a nice hit by Dominic Canzone. 47 pitches in for Vieira. He's gotten a lot of work, but he's been pitching very well. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And we're looking at the 0-2. And that is a foul ball. Maybe the comeback is on. But it's an 0-2, so we're down to the final strike. And now Sebi Savala. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is strike 3 called, and this ball game is over. Aside from that Dom Canzone home run, this game was just an absolute disaster. And going to go into the post-game show real soon after I play my commercial SeatGeek in just a few moments. And man, what a game that was in an absolute disaster of a fashion. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code RooftopSports to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. And let's get right to it. So the Mariners just get absolutely smoked in this game. Like, it was just an absolute embarrassment. But let's get started. And before we do, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So now let's really get into it and see what really happened. So in the first inning, what happened at first was Polanco hit a single where Julio Rodriguez got to second base on an error. He did get the single, but then Polanco, he did score him in, so that made it a 1-0 game, and you felt that the momentum was going to be there. And then the first inning, just absolutely immediately, Emerson Hancock gave up an RBI, which made it a 1-1 game. And then there was a lot of questionable things happened. Like, there was a stolen base that was actually called out, but then it was turned back because of a challenge call. So that made Dunn safe at second base, which led to the 1-1. And then another thing happened was when there was instances where there was supposed to be a strike 3 at some point, which caused, and it made it into a ball. So that caused the more runs to happen. But fortunately, in the second inning, Josh Rojas, he got the RBI, and he has absolutely been probably the best hitter on the Mariners team thus far. And he did at least bring the game to within 1. And then the second inning was when everything just got bad from bad to worse, where although Hancock was getting the strikeouts, he just could not get anyone out. And this is also because of all these massive errors, which led to these huge parade of runs. In the second inning, you got another run in, made it 4-2. And then Contreras hit a home run to make it 6-2. And then in the fourth inning was an even bigger massacre, which made it all the way up to 10-2. With home runs happened, and that was Adams with a home run, and then Contreras hit another home run, which made it 12-2, and that was a home run given up by Josh Rojas, who has pitched once again, and then Canzone at least hit a home run to make it 12-4. Now let's take a look at the stat lines for the pitchers. You got Emerson Hancock, who had 6 strikeouts, but he gave up 8 earned runs. He walked once, so if you take away the earned runs, at least he struck out guys. And then the scary part of the game was when Colin Snyder got absolutely just drilled. He had a comebacker that went right to him, and he got injured, pulled out of the game. So I would wonder if either Carlos Vargas will get called up, or are they going to call up Tyson Miller because of what happened, because he was not able to finish. Then you had Taylor Saucedo, and this is one of the positive parts. Although he gave up a run, but that was an earned run charged to Colin Snyder, he did strike out 4, and he did pitch well, pitching 2 innings. And then you got Trent Thornton. He pitched pretty well. And then Josh Rojas pitched where he gave up the home run where it didn't really matter anyway. And now let's take a look at the offensive side. JP Crawford was just absolutely brutal. He gave up, and he was like 0 for 4. Julio was 1 for 3. Samad Taylor didn't really do much. Of course, he was a pinch hitter. Polanco was just 1 for 4, but got the RBI. Mitch Garver was 1 for 4, didn't do much. Like, the only players that actually played well was Dom Canzone and Josh Rojas. Rojas is pretty much the only player that is hitting 412 aside from Samad Taylor, who hasn't even hit that much at all. And Sebi Savala was absolutely awful. He had a bad framing work, bad defensive play, and also he struck out several times. So now going into the next series, the good news is you do have Luis Castillo, George Kirby, and Logan Gilbert for your first 3. But the thing is, at least all of them have already shown their struggles. So, and they're going up against the Toronto Blue Jays. And now I want to see how the Blue Jays are even doing in this season. Blue Jays are now 4-6, so they're just in the same position as the Mariners pretty much. So hopefully the Mariners can maybe take advantage of their bad start, and hopefully Mariners can take advantage and try to win, but it's not looking good. Like, what you want going into Chicago series, you definitely want to go 2 out of 3. You do not want to lose that series. Like, I don't want to hear anything about, well, at least we won 1 game, because that's what maybe much of the Mariners homers might be saying. But I'm really nervous. Like Luke Raley is just looking terrible. Dom Canzone, without that home run, without the 2 home runs, he's an awful player. Much of our core players aren't really contributing at all. All the Mitches, except Mitch Haniger, is not playing well. So, and much of it has been shown that this cheap ownership really does continue to plague this team. But also at the same time, the thing that bothered me too was Emerson Hancock was allowed to pitch 80-plus pitches despite just getting absolutely rocked. But yet you pull out Bryce Miller. Now, I get that you have the bullpen that's just pretty much getting gassed at this point, but you could have still alleviated that. You still could have mitigated that if you let Bryce Miller pitch. So I think all of this, of yesterday's win, led up to today's kind of disaster, because that forced Emerson Hancock to pitch just way too long. So I think all these small decisions by Scott Service does continue to hurt the team. And it was just an absolute terrible game to watch. But man, hopefully they can figure it out in the Sky Dome, because at least the Sky Dome is at least an easier place to hit home runs, even though I don't know, because Mariners, those games are a little bit dramatic when they play in Toronto. So hopefully they can figure it out. But I honestly, just unfortunately, have my doubts. So I don't know what to expect out of it. But things I'm nervous. Like, I can really just be nervous. Like, defense is terrible. Offense is like, At least they scored runs this time, but now their starting pitching is just an absolute disaster right now. Like, even our best pitchers are getting absolutely worked. And then backup catcher is already a disaster, and you can't really call up Harry Ford because he's still in Double-A, and he seems like a raw talent right now. He still strikes out too much in the minors. So there are really things to be concerned about, but that's really all I'm going to say. That's really all I really had to say was bad management, bad defense. Offense was pretty much asleep the entire game. Starting pitching is now a concern, but now we just got to move on to Toronto. And with Luis Castillo pitching, you would hope that Mariners can figure this out and try to get any kind of win. Like 2 wins I'll take against the Blue Jays, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching this. And if you would like to, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification. And thanks for watching. Well, that's going to do it for me. That really is going to do it for me. I'm going to just take off, and what a game that was in a terrible way. And I really do appreciate you guys being here. Once again, that I got to do 8 of 10 games. Got me to 111 views, considering just the absolute abomination of this performance. But that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and go.